Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today I'm going to be sharing with you everything about my Hermes Kelly in the size 28 in the style Cellier, and this is my special order bag. I have been meaning to do a review on this for a very long time. I do have a comparison up on this one versus the size 32, but I thought it would be fun just to do one on this bag alone. And I also am going to be showing you and comparing with you the two organizers that I have for the bag and telling you what I think about them and if they are worth it or if they are not worth it. The first one is from 7RP, and this one was gifted to me, and I used to work with 7RP. I have not worked with them for several years now. It does not change my opinion of the organizers, but I always like to be as transparent as possible. The other one is from Mai Tai, and I purchased this one with my own money. So I am going to turn the bag around, show you what fits. I'm going to share some mod shots. I'm going to tell you if I would choose the same colors and the same leather, the same style, the same bag again. If I got a chance to do a special order again, let me back that up because I don't think I'm ever going to get that offer again. If I got this offer and it was my one and only, like I have a feeling that this one is going to end up being. So let's get right into that. And before we do, if you're new to my channel, my name is Melinda. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. You all have been so wonderful helping me get those subscribers up, and I'm just absolutely thrilled. And I would love it if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button down below. And let's get right into this. So I was offered to design my own bag in 2021 in March, and I picked it up, I believe it was February of 22. So it is 2 years old. I do use the bag. I absolutely love the bag. The leather that I chose for the bag is Chev, which is a goat skin leather. And hopefully, if this isn't doing, because it's obviously I can't see around this thing. If this is not doing a good job, I will overlay shots of this. And then the contrasting color that I chose is taupe. And to me, I don't know why, but to me, it looks like vanilla and chocolate ice cream. I don't know. Gris Pearl is a very, very pale gray, and taupe looks different in every leather. All of Hermes colors to me look slightly different in each leather. I am by no means an Hermes expert. I am not going to be selling you a booklet on how to get a special order or anything else from Hermes, but I know a lot of people are purchasing bags on the pre-love market, and you cannot, at least I could not, go into a boutique and try this one on, any other size one on. So I really relied, pardon me, on videos. So that is why I am doing this. I just used this beauty today. I took my daughter out to lunch. I love this bag. So would I pick the same colors again? Yes, 1000%. Would I pick the same style again? Yes, 1000%. For the reason that I like the Cellier style. The Retorn style is a lot easier to use. My Kelly 32 is a lot easier to use because it's not as stiff, it's not as structured looking, but I am not a fan of Epsom leather. And don't be offended by that. I say this all the time when I actually know somebody that gets deeply offended when you say you don't like Epsom leather. You didn't design it, neither did I. I didn't design this. So it's okay that we like different things. But I felt the chances of being offered a Cellier Kelly without it being an Epsom leather was slim to none. So the choices for the special order that I got, and it changes every season, my choices for Cellier were to use Chev leather or to use Epsom leather. I have some Chev small leather goods. I love it. I really read up about the leather on the purse forum, and people just really seem to, well, love it or hate it, but most people seem to think that it's a very durable leather. It has a lovely sheen to it, and I have been very happy with it. So the hardware that I chose is the brushed gold, which is, to my knowledge, and again, I am by no means an expert, but I'm gonna have to overlay that. This camera is getting old, is only offered on the special orders. So I wanted something different. So the bag does come with a shoulder strap. I opted to do the contrast stitching. So let me remove the shoulder strap so it's just a little bit easier to show you the inside of the bag. And this always takes me a second for whatever bizarre reason. It just does. It just takes me a second. Okay, get that off. So there's the strap. I will measure this and I will put in the strap length because I have absolutely no idea. So just put that down for now. So it also comes with a crochet. I, in general, do not use the crochet. It is really pretty. It has your lock. You can probably see the brushed gold hardware better on that. I'll overlay. I will overlay. And it is in the color Etaupe. And Etaupe, which one is it? Is it Etaupe or Etaupe? Tell me how to say that, because I was definitely mispronouncing Gris Pearl when I unboxed this. Everybody was like, it's Gris Pearl. I think I was saying Gris. So yeah, like I said. So just a little turn lock closure here, feet on the bottom, and it opens up. Let me show you the interior of it. And these are not necessarily the easiest bags to get in and out of, which is why I say the larger Kelly in the other style is a lot easier than the Cellier. I think the Retorn is much easier. Hopefully I'm saying that right as well. So on the inside of special order Kellys, they are the same color as the outside. If you do a bicolor with a Birkin, the inside will be the colors of the side. So there are two slit compartments here in the front, one long zip compartment in the back, and there is an H on that zipped compartment, which I will put in a picture of because there is just no way that I will be able to get my camera to do that. These sangles, which sangles are this little bit of leather that goes through here. The sangles on the inside and the outside are in the Etaupe. Another reason that I went for the Chev when I was researching this is a lot of people say it's easier to open than the Epsom leather, and I don't find it hard to open. It definitely is stiff, which is why it has that beautiful, you know, structured look to it. It does have the U stamp here for the horseshoe, meaning it was a special order bag. And yeah, I would pick the same colors again just because they're very me, and I just think it's an elegant bag. I usually wear it like this. I will lock this part here, and I will usually just leave these dangling depending on what I'm doing. So like for today, I had it all the way closed up because I was just going to lunch. All I needed to do was put my sunglasses in and then pay. But if I'm going out and doing, you know, like a bunch of errands or going to a bunch of different places where I need to get in and out and pay, this tends to be how I will use the bag. So let's talk about the organizers briefly before I turn it around, and I'm going to show you what fits in each organizer. So I'm going to have to look up the prices because I did not do that before this video, and it'll save some time for me not pausing it. I will put the prices down below. So the 7RP one, I believe the color name was Etaupe, and you can see it is a good match. And this one is in the Alcantara fabric. My Audi SQ5 had this fabric on the seats. It is a higher end fabric. It is a beautiful, beautiful, soft fabric. You can wash this. You can put it in the machine, and then I think, if memory serves, I think you turn it upside down. You line dry it. You do not dry it. On the inside here, you've got two slit compartments on the front, two slit compartments on the back, two small ones on both sides, and then you have these little slits here, which I have never understood the purpose of. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I have no idea, because I feel like if you put your phone or something in there, it would show through the bag possibly. I've never used those. So the one from Mai Tai, I will have to look up the fabric of this one and write it down below. They both, by the way, are made in France. The Mai Tai one has less organization than the 7RP. So you've got 2 slit compartments here, and you have 2 slit compartments here, and you have nothing on either side. And if they still have this fabric, I will link the exact fabric. They had this one for a long time, so I think that this is like one of their staples. But here they are side by side. There is a massive, massive price difference. Even without me looking at it before the video, this costs significantly more. And the reason I ended up with this one, I didn't think they were going to send me this one. That's just the truth. So when it came down to spending my own money versus getting one gifted, I went with this one, which does not make this one any less fabulous, or, you know, it's not going to change how I feel about it. I'm going to share that with you. So now I'm going to turn that camera around, put things in each organizer, put things into the bag without the organizer, just so you can see the difference there. And then I'm going to do mod shots and give you my final thoughts. Okay, so I didn't want to overlay the prices, so I went and looked all that up, because I think it's just much more helpful if you hear it from me. So let's start with the 7RP. You can see the 7RP logo on it. We went over the insert. What I failed to mention, the bottom of the insert is quilted and has some padding there. So the 7RP comes in at 490 euros. For today's exchange rate, if you are in the United States, that is $531.73. They come with free shipping. They are, again, machine washable. The Mai Tai. This one comes in at 159 euros, which is $172.54. The print that I got is Jean Paul Gaultier, and the color is Skin Taupe. And they do have a shipping fee of $9.90, which is $10.74. So it brings the grand total of this one to $183.28, which makes this one $348.45 higher. So that is truly a significant difference. It has been, like I said, 2 years since I have made the purchase of this one. But I do remember looking at the prices, and I know they have gone up in the last 2 years, but I do remember looking at the prices, and that was why I went with this one. But if money is no object to you, let's see what fits, and let's see which one fits better inside of the bag and which one you prefer. So let's start, before we get the items in, let's start with placing the organizers inside of the bag. Now this part, I already know which one I like the fit of best. I already know. I've had the bag for 2 years, so yes, I know. And it is this one. I prefer the fit of the Mai Tai. I just think it fits nicely. It is also quilted on the bottom. I did fail to mention that as well, but I think it's a really good fit. So let's take that out and let me show you that quilting. This one is diamond quilted on the bottom, and then the 7RP. So I want to show you the difference in the sides. Scoot that back a little. I feel like the Mai Tai, it angles in a little bit more, and that's why I feel like it fits better. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the one that I always use though. So let's put this one in. This is what came with me to lunch today. I think it's a good fit as well, and it definitely is a great color. I like the color on both of them. I like the fabric on both of them. So let's see what fits in the inserts, and then we will see what fits in the bag without using the inserts. Okay, so I'm going to do this a little bit differently than I normally do. I usually have all the things laid out. Instead, I'm going to show you exactly what I carried with me to lunch, show the organizer to you inside of the bag, then take it out, and I'm going to show you what I brought with me today. So put that down in there, and as you can see, there is a lot of room here at the top. And since this is my sunglass pouch, I'm going to take that out so you can see better. But we talked about the phone, and we talked about the front slits here on the 7RP. Let's see what the phone looks like in there. And it fits fine. It fits just fine in there. You could also put the phone in one of these front compartments here, but I feel like that's really going to stretch the leather out. I'd rather put something smaller there. So let's pull the organizer out. I'm going to show you what was in it. So we have the phone, of course, sunglasses. I have my Calvi card holder, and then in this back compartment I have eyeglass wipes. Don't wipe your eyes with those. Don't do it. I'm totally blanking out now. Hand sanitizer, gum. Just don't carry eye wipes with you like that. Don't do it. The front one, I've got floss. I have some pills. I have a lotion, a Nivea lotion. In this little side here, I have just a little emery board. I have another little lotion, a miniature L'Occitane. I have my lip gloss here. I have a lip balm. I have my keys. I have Kleenex, and I have my Bastia. So let's put all of these into the Mai Tai, and let's see how that goes. So I'm going to try to kind of do it the same way. Put the Calvi in the back, the gum, the eyeglass cleaner, not the eye wipes, hand sanitizer, headache medicine, floss, my lotion, and then on the inside, the Bastia, lip gloss, lotion, a lip balm, the nail file, my key pouch, my sunglasses, tissue, and sunglasses. I already said sunglasses, I think, at some point. I wasn't putting sunglasses in there. I'm sorry, I was looking out the window at the same time. So it all fits perfectly, just the same. Let me show this to you in here full. And again, lots of room at the top, and you can also be using those pockets. Also, you could be using this zip back pocket. So now I'm going to just grab random things that like I normally would carry, like my normal mini wallet and mini pochette and things like that, and let's see what fits there. Okay, so I just brought out what I normally would carry. I usually would not carry a card holder and an extra wallet, but since the Gucci one's a little bit bigger, I thought let's just play with it and see. So this is now stuffed, a little overstuffed, but I put all the things that were in the little side pockets, and of course that easily fits down in there. And then let's do the key pouch, that down in there. Let's go with the bigger wallet. Let's try the Gucci. Put that down in there, and the phone, put that in there, and then my Bastia, my tissue. I forgot to grab the gum, but you can see the gum would definitely fit down in there. And if you are somebody that just carries a lot, you could put down the Calvi. I mean, you can see how much more. I would never carry 3 wallets. Never, never in a million years would I carry 3 wallets. But you can see all of that easily fits. What I would carry would be this and my clear sunglasses, which you can see there's plenty of room down in there for another sunglass pouch. So organizers sometimes can take quite a bit away from the bag. And something I forgot to mention, pull this camera up so you can see this. The inside of the bag is also lined in Chev. I forgot to mention that, but I think that's beautiful. But this is with it loaded. I took out the extra wallets. But just to give you an idea of size, that is it without the organizer. Okay, so for my final thoughts, I cannot remember if I said it or not, but this one is dry clean, so you can clean it if you need to. I personally have never needed to clean an organizer ever, and I have had organizers in my bags more than 13 years. It depends, what you carry. I tend to not carry pens with me unless they're in another container. If you've ever had a pen explode on you, you know what I'm talking about. And I have seen so many pre-loved bags with pen marks in them, and I'm just like, no. So if I need to write a note, I'll do it on my phone. I just don't bring a pen with me. So between the two, I honestly have nothing negative to say about either of them. They're both great. Like I said, I think the shape is better though on the Mai Tai. And the one that I chose to purchase with my own money was the Mai Tai. And that's the one I would choose to purchase again. $348, so let's just round it up to $350. I don't see what makes this $350 better than this. I just simply don't. That's a lot of money. Not putting 7RP down. Very grateful that they did gift this to me. They have a beautiful product. It feels amazing, but this also feels amazing, and it's also a beautiful product. So at the end of the day, it just comes down to personal preference. This is squishier, it is softer. This is like a different, feel of a material, but it's not unsoft by any means. It's very soft. This one also has, which I forgot to point out, quilting inside of the pockets as well, which is just a really pretty detail. It says here, Mai Tai collection made in France. I showed you the 7RP tag. I didn't do a good job of showing you the Mai Tai one, but it's right there. But I really don't think you can go wrong with either of them. As for the Kelly, I would pick this over again. I love it. The 28 is a great size. The 32 is a great size. I don't know if I would like the 25 size because you can't just go try them on. So I can't answer you on that, but both of the larger sizes I really, really love, and I love the Cellier style. It's just absolutely a stunning bag. But should you be considering one of these, I hope it was helpful because, like I said, it's not... For most of us, we cannot go try them on. Some of us may have some resellers, some consignment shops in our area where we can. I don't have any that I know about. That doesn't mean they don't exist in Nashville, of course, but yeah, love it, absolutely love it. And whichever one is singing to you, you really can't go wrong. But if for the money, personally, yes. And you really don't have to use an organizer, to be honest with you. Chev is a very durable leather, and I don't really worry about things getting the inside of the bag getting scratched at all. So it's just up to you. I hope you have an amazing day today. I hope to talk to you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.